Hi, welcome back to my channel, and I'm super excited for today's video because it's my favorite videos to watch, and it's makeup declutter. So I did one, I think I posted it a few months ago, but I did film it back in July. So I think it's time for another declutter because I do have quite a few things to declutter, and when is the best time than before New Year's. So yeah, if you love watching these kind of videos, keep on watching. I will go category by category and declutter everything I have. And yeah, I do plan this year, so 2023, to do a low buy year because I really need to stop over consuming. So I do want to have only like the products that I like or like new, and focus on using them up. So let's get to decluttering. So we are now at my makeup desk, and this is where I store my makeup. It's mostly on top, some here and some here. So yeah, I will take it all out, categorize it, and we will start decluttering. So first things first, let's start with primers and setting sprays I have. So these are the setting sprays that I do have. MAC Fix Plus, which I will not repurchase because it's not cruelty free. Charlotte Tilbury, this is my all-time favorite one, but I really need to focus and use this up because it's quite old. And the Patrick Ta, I don't love the smell of it, but I do like it, so I will use this up. So I will be keeping all of these. Okay, next up, let's do like primers, more like primers. These are the ones I have. I will be keeping this one for sure. I almost used it up. This is Hamish Artless Glow Base, and it's SPF 50. I love using it before makeup as it gives you this perfect glowy base. It's really lovely. This one I just got. It's Re5 Face Primer. It's with niacinamide, and I heard really good things, but I haven't tried it yet, so I will be keeping this one. This one, I didn't like it. I bought it to mix up with like a foundation or before any products, but I didn't like it. I don't like the scent of it, and I didn't think it worked at all. I saw it on TikTok. It was like really popular at the time, but yeah, I didn't like it, and after opening, it's good only for 6 months, so I will be decluttering this one. These two I have just the minis, so I will be keeping those and trying them out. This one, Oskia Nutri Bronze Sheer Tinted Serum. I didn't love it, but I did use quite a lot of it, so it's like here. It's good after opening for 9 months. The last time I used it like as a bronzer, and it was quite nice, but it's way too dark for me to use all over my face. So I will be decluttering this one because it's a bit too old. And this one is kind of similar. It's by Terry Brightening CC Serum. I didn't like it. It smells like rose, but way too much. And yeah, I just didn't like it, but I will try to use a few more times because I used it only once. So yeah, I will be keeping this one. So we are keeping these and getting rid of these two. Okay, next up, let's do complexion products. I have a few, well, not complexion, but like, well, I guess more here. So these are complexion products that I have. Oh no, one more. So these are the ones I do have. I will be keeping most of these. So I have Halo Glow by e.l.f. and I have Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter one. I do prefer Charlotte Tilbury one. I feel like it's more kind of moisturizing, but this shade is a bit too dark for me. So I used it like where the bronzer would go, kinda, and mixing with this one. I will be keeping this one because it's quite new. This one I opened in August 21. I think I will use it for like few more weeks before New Year's, and then I will declutter it. It does still perform fine, but I'm not sure if it's safe to use it because it's good for only 12 months after, and it's been already 1.5 years. So I will declutter it, but like in a few weeks, and I will be keeping this one. This Chanel water tint, I will be keeping it, and I do want to use it up. I think it will go in my project pan to use it up because it's not a lot left. I do enjoy it, but I wouldn't repurchase it because Chanel is not cruelty free, but I will be keeping it. This one is new to me. It's Bare Minerals Complexion Rescue. I didn't like it at first. I felt like it's patchy and it's weird and it was spilling a bit, but I think it was just a mixture of the products that I've been using. So the last few times that I used it, I have been really enjoying it. I have it in the shade Opal, and I will be keeping it, and I do want to use it up. Next is my absolute favorite. This is Westman Atelier Skin Complexion Glow Drops. Oh no, Vital Skincare Complexion Drops, and I have it in the Atelier Zero. This is my absolute favorite. I have been putting away buying it for quite some time because it's so expensive, but then I bought it and I fell in love with it, and so my camera died, but as I was saying, this one is my absolute favorite. It's perfect for the drier skin because it's quite oily, but it gives you like your perfect skin but better look, and it has quite good coverage for like what it is. It's stunning, but if you do have oily skin, I don't think it's gonna be that good, but also I'm not sure because my skin is quite dry, so I can only kind of say for that. But this one is for sure I'm keeping it, and I will for sure purchase it. Next ones, kind of use them as concealer. I have this one is Eye of Horse foundation stick, but I am using it as a concealer. It's lovely. It's really easy to blend. The shade is just perfect, and I used it like with the guide on their website. I do really love it. It's clean skincare. I do really love it. It's clean brand. It's vegan. It's cruelty free. I do really love it, so I'm keeping it. And I have two concealers here. This one is my go-to. It's Armani Luminous Silk, but again I will not be repurchasing because it's not cruelty free, but I did repurchase it a few times before. So if you don't care if it's cruelty free or not, it's a great one. It's great. I will be keeping and finishing it up. I found another one. Another one I have is Armas Beauty Uncover Up Concealer. It used to be one of my favorite, but it already dried up quite a bit because it's quite old, and it's Clean Beauty, I believe. Yeah, so I would repurchase this when I finish some of the ones I have, but I will declutter this one because it's quite old and dry. And the last one I have is e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. It's not my favorite. It's a bit too heavy for my taste, and it says it's hydrating, but I don't think so. I don't mind it, yeah, but it's not my favorite, but I will try to use it up. So these ones are staying. It's gonna be more, like I will declutter quite some more later, but for now it's like these categories that are quite a lot of staying. And these ones I'm decluttering. Next up, let's see, powders. I have 3 powders, and I will not be getting rid of any of these. So this one is my go-to. It's Charlotte Tilbury powder. I almost used it up, so I will use it up. It will be in my project pan, and I feel like this is like really easy to finish, and I absolutely love this one. I have it in the shade 1 Fair. This one is La Mer. It was quite expensive, so I do want to use more of it, but I don't know, I'm not sure like how it works. I don't love it. Sometimes it works great, sometimes it's awful, and it did like hit hard pan quite fast, so I scraped it off a bit, but I will be keeping it for now because it was really expensive one. And another great one is the Westman Atelier one. This one is translucent. I do love it. I do use it quite a bit. It's great. The packaging is like amazing, and it is refillable. They just don't have refills yet, but it will be refillable, so it's great. The packaging is just amazing. Yeah, so I will be keeping these, but I feel like I will finish this one like quite fast. Okay, next up, let's do bronzers. Yeah, I think this is it for bronzers. Yeah, so I do have this Chanel one. I'm not sure, like I opened it so a year ago, but it is quite dry already. Like I tried to use it few times it worked, few times it didn't. I will try to use it few more times, and then declutter if it doesn't work for me. It was okay. I do prefer it in summer because it's quite warm, but yeah, it's okay. This one is one of my favorite ones, is Charlotte Tilbury Contour Wand. I have it in the shade Fair Medium, and I absolutely love this one. It's great, it's easy to use, it's easy to blend. The packaging is quite messy, but like it's fine. I do love the product a lot, so the packaging oh my god, I cannot talk, doesn't bother me. Another cream one I have is my favorite. This is like a contour, not the bronzer. It's Westman Atelier in Biscuit. It's really cool tone and it's just perfect. It's my absolute favorite. I definitely want more shades. It's super easy to use, it's perfect, it's natural, it's just amazing, and all of the Westman Atelier products like packed with skincare ingredients as well, so it's amazing. They definitely worth the price. I was like put away by the price for the longest time, but it's amazing. Like I definitely recommend it. Another one I have, Marc Jacobs. It didn't perform as it should last times I used it. I think it's like 2 years old, and the Marc Jacobs is not a brand anymore, so I will be decluttering this one. It was great. I love the packaging, I love how big it is, but yeah, I will be decluttering this one. And last one, but definitely not the least one, I bought this one and like I hate how much I love it. It's 100 euros. It's like face enhancer, so it is supposed to be highlighter. Look at this packaging, and this highlighter I feel like would be great for darker skin tones, but I did buy it to use as a bronzer topper, and it's just so pretty on the skin. It gives you like this perfect glow from within, and it's just stunning. So yeah, I absolutely love this one, and it's like so luxurious and so nice. So this one is definitely staying. Let's do highlighters. So okay, I hope this is it. I have quite a few highlighters. Yeah, I don't even know where to start. Okay, let's do highlighters. I think I will be keeping quite a few of these. I mean, let's start just from the top. Alima Pure. I haven't used it for a minute, but it's not old. It's quite new to my collection, and I do really like it. It's really natural, really pretty. So I don't know if you can see it here. I will be keeping it, and it's quite small, and I use it on my eyelids as well. I do really like it. This one I do want to use it up, is the Nude Sticks in 99% Angel. I had a moment with it. Like I used it for a lot, like almost every day in summer, and I just mixed it with the blush I had, and I did really enjoy this one, so I will be using it up because it's also quite a new, well, I think I bought it like in May, so it has still like at least 6 months to use up. Another two I have from Charlotte Tilbury is her wands, beauty wands. One is the Spotlight and one in Pillow Talk. Pillow Talk is more like a blush, it's blush highlighter hybrid, and I do really enjoy it. It's like, yeah, this blush highlighter, and I will be keeping this one. And the Spotlight also, they're also relatively new, like not even a year old, I think, so I will be focusing on finishing this up. This one, the Spotlight, is really similar to a Lima Pure one, like is lovely, and they're really easy to use, like this sticks. Another one I have is from Kosas. This is like, what is it, color and light cream, so it's kind of like a blush highlighter duo. I do really enjoy it. The blush is quite thick, so it's kind of hard to use it, but when you warm it up on your skin, it turns out to be like really nice and pretty, and I love this neutral color. And this one is also really nice. Oh, it's like a bit dry at the moment because I didn't use it for a minute, but oh, I'm already hitting like a pan here, so I will try to use it more because I do really love it. It's a bit like sticky on the skin, can be, but when it dries out, it's really nice and pretty, so I will be keeping this one and trying to, well, finish it as much as possible before summer and then decluttering, because it is, yeah, had its time, but it's also not too old, so I feel safe using this one. This one is Fenty Beauty Diamond Bomb. I haven't used it. It did hit hard pan. I do like it. It's like really pretty, like super glittery one, but I never reach for it. It's, I think, 1.5 years old at least, probably 2 years old, so I think it's time for it to go. But it is, it's like here, I'm not sure if you can see it, but it is really pretty, but it's time for it to go. Oh, it's like same with this one. Literally used it like twice since I bought it, and it's like this blinding highlighter, but it's too white. I never use it. It's quite old, like at least 2 years old, so it's time for it to go. This one, I got it like recently. It's like a tester, the Impossible Glow Highlighting Drops. I'm not sure if you're supposed to use it like before or just as a highlighter, but it's quite nice, so I will try to use it more before I decide to declutter it, because it's really new, like I just got it pretty much. This one is like my favorite at the moment, is highlighting gloss highlighter in Topaz by Refi. It's like really good priced because it's quite a lot in here, and it's really good price for it, and it gives you like this perfect wet look. It's quite intimidating when you first put it on because it's quite dark, but when you blend it in, it gives you like this perfect glossy wet look, which I really love. So this one is definitely staying. And none of my Westman Atelier pieces are going anywhere. I absolutely love them. Like if I would choose like only one brand to have makeup from, it would be Westman Atelier. It's stunning. Like I'm obsessed with it. This one is Lit Up Highlight Stick in Brulee. It is quite dark from like the first look, but again, it's like really perfect as a blush topper or like as a highlighter on its own. gives you like this perfect glow from within look as well. So this one is for sure staying. And this one is new to my collection, is Westman Atelier in Nectar. It's like this pinky, pinky highlighter. Where to show you? Let me just show you here. It's also like, it gives you this wet look, which I'm obsessed with, and they're really easy to use. Like you can just swipe it on your face and it doesn't like drag or anything, and the packaging like is just stunning, and it's magnetic, so like you can travel with it easier, so it doesn't like open up or anything. It's just perfect. Like the packaging of Westman Atelier pieces, amazing. Okay, next let's do blushes. I have quite a few. Okay, I guess it's not too bad. I thought I would have more. So let's start. Most of them are quite new, like I decluttered last time a few as well. So let's start with Westman Atelier, because yeah, they are staying, but I will just show you each of them. This one is Bichette, it's just mini, and it's this perfect shade, like reddish, neutralish, and they're super easy to use. If you haven't tried anything from Westman Atelier and you wanna try, this is like the first thing I would go for, because like everyone loves them and you will love them too. So this one is staying. The next one is Minette. These two are like the recent purchases. I haven't tried them yet even. This one is really pretty as well. It's like this really light pinkish shade. And the other one I have is Pet. It's like most people's favorite. Is really like iridescent, like pink shade. Yeah, but they're like really easy to use, easy to blend. They look amazing on like every skin tone pretty much, and you can put more or less or like whatever you prefer. They are amazing. The one I will be decluttering is one of the Patrick Ta ones. So this one, I had it since August 2020, so it is like 2.5 years old, and it's cream. I do love it. Like it still performs perfectly, but it's just too old, and I kinda bought this one from Westman Atelier to replace this one. They're kinda similar, because I do love this shade, and I do love Patrick Ta blushes. Like they're great. But yeah, it's just time for it to go, sadly. This one is quite new. Wait, yeah, it's from January 2020. I don't have on all of them like the date, but I really should, because it's easier to keep track of. I don't use like powder blush at all. I do really enjoy this shade. It's kind of similar to this one, but more pinky. And you can also build it up, and this one is in the shade Oh She's Different, so she's staying. This one is also new to me. It's tiny. Yeah, so I bought it in September 2022. It's like this perfect neutral coral dark shade, like really orange, but it looks amazing on the skin. So this one is staying, and I love how tiny they are. Like it's only 1.5 grams, and they're so tiny. Like I feel like I can use it up, but probably not, because I have quite a few. But yeah, she's staying. I have two from Organise. I really enjoyed this brand. It's like my first things from them, and I had it quite recently only. But I do really enjoy how these perform, and how easy it is to use them. But this one is also quite similar. I guess they are quite different to the ones I have. It's really like neutral, a bit bronzy shade. And another one I have, this is like a duo of the bronzer and the blush. I don't love the bronzer, I feel like it's really hard to work with. This one in Sunset Glow, but the blush is really pretty. But yeah, I'm actually surprised that I have like a lot of the blushes are different shades. So this one is going, but like these ones are staying, and they're all pretty much different. Yeah, but the blushes of the Care Wise is amazing. Oh, I have two, actually see now another one. I have two powder blushes. I was going to declutter this one last time, but I kind of fell in love with it again. I started using it and I have been loving it. Is the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk. Like, it's really glowy, really pretty. Yeah, I have been really enjoying it recently, and it's like this perfect everyday shade. So she stayed. Ooh, I almost dropped it like on the floor. And this one I have Pat McGrath's Divine Glow Galactic Sun. I do love this, but I just never reach for powder blush. But I really need to, maybe in winter when I like want to use more blush. But yeah, I will keep it for now because it was quite expensive and I like almost didn't use it at all. So yeah, I have quite a few blushes. Now let's do brows first. Okay, so this is what I have for brows. I have only one brow pencil. I never use it because I have my brows microbladed, but I will keep it for now because, I mean, maybe I will use it, and it's quite new, so like I feel safe using it, but it's a bit hard to use it. Like, you need to really press it for it to work. Like, so I don't reach for it even when I want to do something with my brows. So yeah, not my favorite, but I guess it's fine. I have this Refi Brow Sculpt, is my favorite one. It's like the packaging broke a bit, but I still love it, and I bought a backup for it. So this one is staying. This is like my go-to brow product at the moment. Kosas Clear Brow Gel. I don't love it, but I love it on like the no makeup days because it doesn't hold too great your brows, but it does the job, but it doesn't do the job what it's paid for. Yeah, but I will keep it and use it up because I'm like halfway done. And last one I have is Patrick Ta Brow Wax. I did use it. I did love it. Like, I used almost all of it, but it's just old at this point and it doesn't perform as it should. So this one is going and these ones are staying. Let's move on to the eyes. For someone who doesn't do like anything with their eyes, pretty much, like, I love really minimal look, I sure have a lot of products, honestly. I do need to get rid of a few. To start with, the ones for sure staying, because I just bought them like a few days ago, is this a trio from Westman Atelier. I was putting away buying it because it's so expensive for like the tiny amount of product, but I hate to say it, but I love it. I tried it only once so far, but I do love it. And I love that the packaging is like magnetic and it's just so pretty. Like, it's so pretty. The Westman Atelier packaging is just amazing. Yeah, and the shades are really pretty as well. Like, perfect for every day. But it's like, if you want a lot of payoff, these are not great. It will give you just this like natural, really natural eye look. And the shades are really pretty. Yeah, so this one is for sure staying. Another one that I just bought is Victoria Beckham Lid Luster. and this one in the shade Chiffon. I haven't tried it yet. Let's see, but it's like pretty, just glitter pretty much. So this one is Stain, and I will be trying it. Maybe I will do like a video of trying new makeup. These two iPods, like Eyes to Mesmerize cream eyeshadow, they are quite old. So this one is a year old, and the life, it says 6 months, and I didn't use much of it. This one is in the Star Gold, and another one is my favorite one, and it's 1.5 years old, and it's shade Pillow Talk. I used quite a bit of it, but because it's an eye product and it's cream product and it's quite old, yeah, I will be decluttering these. Another eyeshadow, I have the Lid Tint. I'm not sure how I feel about it. I got it like in the box because I ordered some stuff and it was like a present. I don't know, it's like really natural, like wash of color on your eyes, but because it's cream, it like creases like crazy and it disappears quite fast. But I will keep it for now because it's quite new, and see later. Another new eyeshadow that I have is from Raw and Beauty. I do really enjoy these. They're like really glittery. I use them pretty much every day. It's really glittery, really pretty, and they are like cream powderish formula, which I do really like. Yeah, so the shades are really neutral. I love this one, Stain. Another eyeshadow palette. Ooh, I never reach for it, literally never. So this one is cracked. I'm not sure, like if it had at least few mattes, I would reach for it, I feel like, but because they're all glitter and yeah, I don't know. It's not 24 months old, so I will keep it for now and try to use it before it expires, because I did buy it, so yeah, I need to use it, but it's not my favorite. Another one, this one I'm decluttering. This is Fenty Beauty Moroccan Spice palette. I'm decluttering just because it's quite old. I do love it. I do love the shades, but I never reach for it, and it's quite old, so it's going. This one, yeah, all the drama aside, I will keep it because I like to have like these colors, but I never reach for it also, and they are quite powdery and a lot of fallout, so I will keep it like for another year because it's quite new, and then I will declutter it, but for now I will keep it. And the rest I have like pencils and stuff. So these ones from Victoria Beckham Beauty, I just bought and I hate them. A lot of people love them like so much, so I bought them, but they don't stay on your eyes. They transfer like crazy. I don't know if it's just a bad batch or I don't know what's up, but they just, I don't know, they just don't work, but I will keep it for now because I just bought them. Oh, this one is not. Oh, this one is. This one is waterline one. Literally stayed on my waterline for like a minute. But I will keep it because it's new. I have this black pencil. I do like it. It's quite nice and it's Clean Beauty brand. And I mean, it's nice to have. And it's new, so I will be keeping this one. This liner from MUA Academy. It looks good, right? But like on the eyes, I don't know, it just didn't work. It was like patchy, it was awful, so I will be decluttering this one. This Zoeva one, because it's an eye pencil, it's pretty color. It's like grayish purplish. but because it's an eye pencil, I don't feel safe using it because it's quite old, so I will be decluttering it. These ones are new. I do really like it as like one and done shadow. These are It Cosmetics, oh my god, It Cosmetics like cream pencils. This one is my favorite. It's like this pinkish neutral glittery eyeshadow, and this one is taupe, which is also really enjoying. Yeah, so, and it's like more matte, which I love. So these ones are staying because they're quite new. This one I don't like at all. It doesn't last. It's hard to blend, but it's mini and it's new to me, so I will be keeping it for now. It's pretty, but it's just, I don't know, I find it hard to use. It's by Terry, Ombre Black Star, like this, what is it? Cream eyeshadow. But for now I will keep it. And mascara that I actually have quite a few more. Give me a minute. So I found a few more mascaras. It's actually like 3 hours later. I was just chilling, but now I'm back. So these ones I'm keeping, they're unopened. It's Kosas, Patrick Tai and Ilya. I think I will give this one to my mom, but we'll see. Yeah, I have been mostly buying, if I'm buying like mini mascaras, because it's better to use them up faster and yeah, just exchange them because they are on your eyes and they can contain a lot of bacteria, so it's better to replace them more often. So yeah, these ones are like my backups, which are staying. This mini I will get rid of. I mean, it's mini and I hated it. It's the Gucci mascara and it transferred like crazy. It was clumpy, didn't like it, so I will get rid of it. These two, this one is my all-time favorite, is Eye of Horus Goddess Mascara in brown. I absolutely love this one. Is easy to wear, is like perfect on the eyes, it's not heavy, it lasts all day, it doesn't transfer even if you take a nap. It is absolutely perfect, but it's coming to its end, so I will use it up like for the next like months and then declutter it. This one is new one, is Prolash Sweet Mascara. It's okay, it does look great on the eyes, like it lengthens, it curls, it does all the stuff it needs to do, but it's way too heavy. It can get clumpy pretty fast, and also like it's so hard to take it off. Like it's crazy how hard it is. Like my eyes literally and my eyelashes literally hurt. It feels like it's gonna break them, because when it dries down, it like dries down and it stays there. But oh no, one of my lights died. But I will try to use this one for a few more months or a month and then get rid of it. I found one more bronzer that I actually just received like yesterday or something. It's Victoria Beckham bronzing brick, so this one is staying because I didn't even try it yet. But I do like the packaging so far, but so far Victoria Beckham hasn't been great to me, so I don't have like high hopes for it, but let's see. I hope this is enough light because my second light died and it's quite late in the evening. But okay, let's see, next up let's do like pretty much the last category, and it's lips. For someone who hates lip products, I feel like I have quite a lot of them. Yeah, this is it. Well, and I have like these two. Yes. So I have here like more of a balm situation and here more of a lipstick. Let's start with the lipstick. So this one is new, is Dior in 780 Forever Lucky. Is really pretty, like it's supposedly raspberry color, but on me it reads more like a red, like on the lips. But I like it, it's really comfortable and nice. This one is Iconic Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk. I will declutter it because it's quite old, but it is really nice shade. But I don't wear like lipstick pretty much ever. But yeah, this one has to go because it's quite old. I mean, it's minutes before my next light dies, so we better hurry this up. Another one I have here is the Mini of Clé de Peau lipstick. Is in the shade 103, and it's like this really nice red shade, like your true red. I'm wondering if I should continue this another day, because this is like not great light situation. This one is Mini from NARS. It's like liquid lipstick. I do really like the color of it. Like it's like this really dark red, but also it's quite old. Well, it's not old, it's like less than a year old. Okay, it says 24 months. So I will keep it for now. Another one I have here is the Charlotte Tilbury in Angel Alessandra. Like as you can see, I didn't use it like at all, and it's coming to its end, and I don't love the shade. I'll see if my mom wants it, but yeah, for now I will keep it because it's still relatively, what's the name? New. Another one I have is Vapor, I don't know, is the lipstick in the shade, I cannot see actually, is quite new, and it's more of a balmy lip, but for now I'll keep it because I didn't get to use it. Another one I have here is from Sisley. I have been really liking this one. It's really pretty. It's like the lip shine, and it's really shiny, and it's really pretty. It's in the shade Sheer Coral, but on the lips it's like so pretty and so like not glittery, but like really glowy. So yeah, these ones are staying for now. Let's do the next lip glosses. These two I already know I will declutter because they are quite old, and the last time I tried them, like I didn't like how they feel on the lips. They're a bit too sticky for my taste. So yeah, these ones are a declutter. This one is stunning. Like I just bought it. Like it's Clé de Peau lipstick, and this one in the shade 211 Influential. It's so expensive, but I really like it. And it's really hydrating on the lips. It's really comfortable. The shade is super pretty. It's just, yes. This one is just Chanel lip balm. It is relatively old, and I mean I used it up pretty good, and it's not like hydrating on the lips or anything. It's just meh. So I will declutter this one. Next one is quite new to me, is Hourglass lip whatever, what is it, is in the shade Entice, and it's like a popular lip glow thing. I did like the finish of it. I didn't like that you cannot twist it back, and like who reads the how to use like section, because I don't, and I couldn't twist it back, so it's like such a waste of quite a few products. But yeah, I will keep it for now. This one is quite new as well. I've been really into lip products recently, and I never wear them really. This is the lip glow in the shade 012, yeah, Rosewood. It's the Dior one. It's not hydrating really, but it's pretty shade. It's really similar to the Clé de Peau Influential one, but the Clé de Peau is actually hydrating and like really nice on the lips. This one, I don't love it. It's really minty. I do like the shade of it, but it's really minty and like sticky and smells really strong. I will keep it for now, but next time I will declutter it. Then I have this by Terry tinted lip care in Cherry Baume de Rose. I didn't love it because it's quite sticky as well. The shade is pretty, but yeah, I didn't love it, but I will keep it because it's new. What else do I have? I have two Gisou lip oils. I will just open new one and declutter this one because it's a bit leaking, and yeah. I have Clarins lip oil, which I love. It's stain. I have Refi lip glow. Yeah, lip gloss. It's just clear lip gloss. I love the applicator on it. It's like really cooling, and I have been really enjoying it. It's just clear lip gloss because I don't have any, so it's nice to have. So he's stain, and I have two which are not going anywhere from Westman Atelier, two lip balms, hydrating, comfortable, pretty shades. Yeah, amazing. This one is in the shade Nunu, Nana, Nunu. Is like this, like really neutral, like skin-like shade, and this one is the new one I bought. Is in the shade Garçon, I believe. Is like the darker bit of a plum shade, but yeah, I have been loving these, so they're for sure staying. And I will organize everything tomorrow and show you like in the daylight. And I have lip liners. My favorite ones are from Refi. They are amazing, really easy to use, really creamy, stay on the lips long, and they have like, so they have the lip liner on one side and they have lip setter on the other side, and you can use this lip setter on the any lip liner that you have, and like it sets and helps it last longer. So I have 3 shades here. This one is in the shape Taupe, and I love using these like as one and done, kinda like more as a lipstick. Yeah, so more as a lipstick and just all over, and it's like turns out to be matte lipstick. This one is new, is in the shade Blush. Well, it's new to me. Yeah, so just like this pinky blush shade, and the other one is in the shade Rosewood. Oh. So this one shades Rosewood, like also a bit browny but with some color to it. I have this NYX lip pencil. I will declutter it because it's quite old and I feel like it's getting a bit moldy. Like you can see a little like of something on there. Yeah, it's gotta go. And the last one I have is the Charlotte Tilbury lip cheat in the shade Kiss and Tell, and this one fits perfectly with that what's the name, Dior one, Dior lipstick, so they're pairing perfectly together. Yeah, so these are my lips. I think this is it. Let's go maybe through brushes as well, and tomorrow I will organize this all and show you how it all fits. So these are the brushes I have. Let's start with the ones I'm for sure keeping. So this one is the Refi brush. It's new, so I'm keeping it. This one is Sanshantakai. I've been using it for like foundation and stuff. It's really nice. It's the Buff and Blur brush. It's like the staple brush. Anyway, the other ones I'm keeping, I just bought the rougher brush. So I have the 37 one. I use it for like bronzer, blush, stuff like that, and foundation as well, like skin tints. It's really nice. Then I have two more rougher ones. Where are they? Oh, I have 04. I haven't tried it yet, but this is like this cheek brush for blush or bronzer, so he's staying. And I have another one. Oh, here. I have the 14 one. This one is for like the eyes. It's been really nice. I ordered like 3 more rougher brushes, so these are staying. And the one that's staying is this one, Smashbox. It's also like for your cream products. It's named Blurring Foundation for like sheer foundation. It's been really nice. I have been enjoying this one. This one I don't love it. It's the Sigma Duo Fiber F50. It's supposedly for blush, like for powder blush. I don't know, I just don't love it, but I will keep it because I don't have any other. Same with this one, I will keep it because I don't have any other like big blush, oh my god, big brush. I use this one for like a powder bronzer. This one I'm using, it's also Morphe, it's like from one collection. This one I'm using for a highlighter or like under eye powder. Yeah, the rest, this one I will keep, is the Zoeva concealer buffer brush because I don't have any other concealer one. I will keep this one because it's always nice to have. I think this one was from Innisfree. It's just like the angled brush. This one is also Zoeva, is for brows, but I just use it like the same as the angled brush. So the other one I want to keep is this one. Is just Zoeva Fluffy Blurring Looks Crease brush. Wet n Wild, also like for the perfect for like one and done shadow, so I'm keeping her. And this one is like the same pretty much, keeping her for now. I did order, so maybe I will declutter these. The rest, okay, this one is my favorite for like eyeshadow, is the Estee Lauder Blending Shadow Brush 25. I did buy it quite a long time ago, so I'm not sure if it's still around. This one is concealer, Fenty Beauty one. It was expensive, so I'm keeping. This one is for the brows. This one is like just the small, really small brush. It says for crease, but I use it like under eye. This one, I actually didn't know that I had this one. It's Innisfree one. It's like this flat eyeshadow brush. I will keep it for now. I think that's it. The rest I don't really like. Yeah, and the rest can go. This one I just never use, and these two, like e.l.f., I did enjoy it at one point, but I ordered quite a few like face brushes, and these ones are shedding like crazy. So yeah, this one I feel like I just don't need it. This one again, same as with these ones, I just have better ones now. Yeah, and these ones I just feel like I don't need them. Maybe I will just keep this one just in case. Is like the concealer. Yeah. So tomorrow I will organize this mess. So it is quite dark there, and I have a lot down here, and I will show you where it all ends up. It's actually the next day, so let's organize this mess.
I'm actually decided to declutter this one because I never use it. So yeah, I will declutter this one.